Hi, today I'm making mini basil and pepperoni and mushroom pizzas. So it's summertime and the basil, as you've heard me say, I have lots of it. So I thought I would go ahead and make a pesto sauce. Now I make my pesto with walnuts. It is Parmesan cheese, about a quarter cup, an eighth of a cup of walnuts, salt and pepper to taste, one garlic clove, and about 2 cups of basil, fresh basil, and then about 2/3 of light virgin olive oil. And you're going to wash your basil because I brought it in from the garden. You definitely want to wash it and make sure it's clean. You add it to your food processor or blender. I'm adding the walnuts in. I put the basil leaves in first. I've added the walnuts. I'm doing my salt and pepper to taste. Again, it's really how much you like. The cheese goes into the blender, and then I'm going to add 2/3 cups of olive oil. And I'm just mixing. Okay, so you want to mix it well. As it is mixing, you'll notice that it starts to turn sort of a lighter green, and it'll be this bright green when it's completed. This is a herb sauce that can be used for pasta, for pesto pasta. In this instance, I'm using it for sauce for my basil pizza, but it will last about a week in refrigerator. Next, I have my toppings. I have my mushrooms, I have a few basil leaves, I have my bell pepper from the garden. I also did some traditional ingredients. So I got some pizza sauce and, of course, my mushrooms. And I have Italian shredded cheese as well as I'm using English muffins because they're going to be mini pizzas. So you're going to lay out your parchment paper so that it doesn't stick. I'm going to put a little bit of pesto onto my English muffin, add my cheese. I also did some traditional ones where I put the pizza sauce and added cheese. I add basil and mushrooms to the top, and pepperoni and mushrooms to the more traditional pizza. I'm going to sprinkle it with my pizza seasoning and to just sort of give it that sort of authentic taste. And I'm going to bake this for about 12 to 15 minutes in the oven, basically until everything is melted on 350 degrees. When it comes out, it's all melty and gooey and cheesy. But what you will find is that the basil is incredible. If you're a vegetarian or really trying to avoid meat, it's a perfect recipe. And then, of course, we have our traditional pepperoni and mushroom. It's perfect for a fun summer meal.